Hi guys, welcome to today's video of the HFE channel. Since the channel itself is almost half a year old and quite a few of you are very supportive of me, which I'm really thankful for, I decided to share kind of a sneak peek with you about my 2022 travel plans. I'm actually going to prioritize by the teams from which fans contacted me personally through Instagram or through email. So I'm lucky enough to have quite many contacts now. I collected 10 countries altogether. So let's start with it. We're gonna start with Scotland, so part of Great Britain. I have a person there who is also really supportive of the channel and offer me some possibilities. He's a Celtic fan who I'm possibly going to visit in the near future. Actually, I would have visited Celtic in December and actually in January, because it would have been between the 27th of December and the 3rd of January. But that trip was actually deleted because Scotland closed, and not just the stadiums, but postponed the matches as well. So I couldn't vlog you from, for example, the Old Firm Derby. But after it, Scotland from one day to the other just opened. So now I'm careful to say this, but I actually have everything sorted out again to Celtic FC. So there might be a possibility that I visit them soon. But actually in this video, don't take anything for granted. So these are my plans, but I can't assure that every single team I'm going to visit, I'm going to be able to visit. So the first team was Celtic, and we are moving on to Denmark. I have my cousin living in Copenhagen actually, and I can visit him all the time. So I'm looking forward to visit some FC Copenhagen and Brøndby matches. Yeah, these two teams mainly from Denmark. We're moving on to Norway. I have a really good Norwegian friend who is actually living in the same city as me because he is studying in Hungary, in Budapest, and he is supporting the same team here as me. But of course, he's supporting a team at home, which is Vålerenga of the Norwegian capital, Oslo. So if I get the chance to visit a Vålerenga match with him, I'm gonna definitely take that chance. Next country, yeah, Sweden, my most important Scandinavian country, definitely, because most of the channel's viewers are Hungarian and Swedish. So I'm gonna definitely go back to Sweden if I have the possibility. Quite many supporters contacted me after my vlogs from Gothenburg and Borås, and Hammarby is number one after IFK Göteborg, because quite many fans contacted me, and I have also some possibility for tickets. So you can count on some Hammarby vlogs this year if the country doesn't close and if the pandemic doesn't get worse. Of course, AIK as well, two great rivals, Hammarby and AIK, but I have some really kind AIK supporters contacting me as well. So when I'm in Stockholm, I'm gonna try to visit Friends Arena just as well as Tele2 Arena. Yeah, speaking of which, I mentioned Copenhagen, which is quite near to Malmö, half tunnel, half bridge. So you can count on Malmö as well. I really hope I can visit the current Swedish champions. Yes, Gothenburg. But of course, IFK actually invited me back officially. The content creator wrote me an email that they are offering me a ticket for the first match in Allsvenskan 2022. I was very, very happy about that email because there was an official recognition by IFK after just 2 match vlogs. If I'm already in Gothenburg, I'm gonna try to visit ÖIS and Häcken, but my priority will be IFK, of course, because most of you are IFK fans anyway. And if I'm in Gothenburg, there might be a chance that I'm gonna take the bus to Borås again to visit an IFK match. I have another cousin living in the Netherlands this time, near to Rotterdam and Hague. So Feyenoord, maybe Sparta Rotterdam and Excelsior and ADO Den Haag are also part of my plans. Another friend of mine lives in Eindhoven, so PSV as well, perhaps. And perhaps Ajax, because Netherlands is not that big country, so distances are not that hard to travel. Moving on, next to Netherlands is Germany. a part of English. German is a foreign language I speak, and I really like to be in Germany every time. Of course, the vlogs are going to be in English so that everyone understands. I have contacts there in Nuremberg actually. Somebody wrote me because of the videos. Not Greuther Fürth, the current Bundesliga side of Nuremberg, but 1. FC Nürnberg, which is a second Bundesliga side currently, but with rich history and an amazing old school stadium as well. I have to mention, remaining in Bavaria, Jan Regensburg is another possible destination. I have a friend who is a fan of them. Moving to the northern part of Germany, Hamburg, some contacts 100 kilometers to the north from Hamburg. There's a possibility to visit HSV. The other team of Hamburg is St. Pauli, but it's really hard to get tickets for a St. Pauli match. We'll see. Another destination where I don't have contact actually, but there are pretty reasonable prices to go there for me as a student, is Berlin. Hertha Berlin, definitely. I've been there more than 2 years ago, and it was a really good trip which I could organize actually again. Union Berlin, or 1. FC Union with German pronunciation, is pretty much the same situation as FC St. Pauli, because it's really hard to get tickets there because of the huge interest and the small stadium. We move on to a neighbor country of Hungary, Slovakia. There is a team DAC 1904, or in Hungarian DOC 1904. They play in Dunajská Streda, or the Hungarian name of that city is Dunaszerdahelyi. Main thing that it's the team of the Hungarian minority living in Slovakia, so it has a culture here in Hungary and a good atmosphere, so I'm planning on visiting them as well. Moving on to another neighbor country of Hungary, Austria. Rapid Wien has a good friendship with my favorite team Ferencváros, and has also big culture. We can say that Rapid Wien is the #1 traditional club of Austria, and Sturm Graz just as well. Another contact of me in Poland. That guy is a Legia Warszawa fan. Legia does pretty bad now in the extra class of the Polish first division, but it doesn't mean that they don't have excellent fans, and that if I have the possibility, I'm gonna visit them definitely. The 10th country, indeed the last one, is Russia. There I have a contact in St. Petersburg, a supporter of Zenit, but there are quite many administration complications when it comes to traveling to Russia, so that might be the least chance of me visiting Zenit. But if I get the possibility, I'm gonna take it straight away, because amazing stadium, a really beautiful city, crazy fans. That would be one to watch, of course. And in Hungary, I'm gonna travel to matches as well. Possibly my next match is going to be Puskás Academy against Ferencváros next week, but it's not 100% sure because I'm starting my internship next week as well. So it's not 100% sure that I can be there at that match. But the Hungarian first division starts again next week. Also with the Újpest-Ferencváros derby, so the Budapest derby, the #1 match of Hungary, of the domestic Hungarian football. So I hope I'm going to be lucky enough to get tickets there, possibly to the away sector, because that's really hard to get tickets there. I hope to see you next week at stadium vlogs, because I'm missing them pretty much. I hope you enjoyed today's video about what to expect from me this year. Tell me what you think about my travel plans. I was HFV. See you next time. Goodbye.